Hello YouTube, it's Channel Annabelle today, and today I'm going to be looking at DC Comics Batman White Knight issue 2 of 8. This issue has got a lot of flack for its politics. If I was going to read a comic for political commentary on the United States of America, I would not do that at all. It's just not something that I would do if I wanted to have political commentary on the current affairs in America. It's just not something I would do. What I would read this comic for is the character development of Harley Quinn, the Joker, and Batman. It is brilliant. And I'm actually going to show you why. Okay, so this is the front page of the comic. And we have this glorious character layering speech that is done by Jack Napier. My name was Joker. The hair, the makeup, the laughter. The police had never seen anything like it. They called me a murderous, incurable sociopath who needed to be locked up forever. They said I was a new type of criminal and even coined a new term for people like me, super criminals. But it's a lie. I started out as a criminal, but I wasn't a murderer. When I was arrested, the police never gave evidence that I'd committed a violent crime. They just fudged the paperwork so they could call me a super criminal. Truth is, I was just a kid from the country who wanted to be a Gothamite. And when things didn't work out, I screwed up and robbed a bank. I served 10 years for my crime, but they didn't want to release me. Because to them, I wasn't a criminal. I was an excuse. My reputation and unstable mental condition made me a perfect candidate for their scheme. They claimed to give me meds and therapy, but really they were making me worse, turning me into the boogeyman they needed. That way, the gatekeepers could get more money from Gotham. They created a new source of revenue, a booming industry no one had ever considered, crime. And each time the city questioned the exorbitant funding, the gatekeepers let the Joker escape, reigniting taxpayer fear. And soon they had enough to build their crown jewel, turning Old Fort Arkham into Arkham Asylum. I might have put on the eyeliner, but Arkham created the Joker. I am not the only victim here. We all are. The gatekeepers convinced us that Gotham was a special city with special problems, that due process didn't work in Gotham, and for years we've accepted this uneasy pact while they made us into a city of fear where corruption has spread all the way to the top, a place where vigilantism has been normalised. Over the past few weeks, I've shown you the evidence. Don't let them make me their scapegoat anymore. Don't punish Jack Napier for what the Joker did. The doctors said I'm cured, so it's time to set me free. Release me so I can fight the gatekeepers and reclaim the city we all love. That is a genius speech from Jack Napier. And I'm loving the fact that in the shadow, you've got the Joker there. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Moving on quite quickly to another important speech, and this time it's Bruce. Batman is the pit bull of the 1%. His actions have helped protect businesses as usual, while minorities shut that off. Joker's setting up a charity in Blackport. How droll. It's called Backport. He's right about Batman, though. I've made millions in real estate off him. Real estate? Questions Bruce. Batman usually fights crime in poor neighbourhoods, which the city then labels Bat Impact Zones, which drops the price of real estate even more. Those zones receive grants in order to rebuild. The trick is to buy right after a zone is declared, then flip it after the taxpayers foot the repair bill. You're profiting from Batman's war on crime. Everyone here is doing it, Bruce. Crime is the best bet in Gotham. Wham. Bruce! So here, for the first time, is Bruce Wayne seeing the effects of Batman on the 1%, which he is part of. And it's fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. Okay, moving on to this. This is something of a wonderment to me. This is absolutely glorious, but I'm not going to show it all. His apology is wonderful, absolutely wonderful. I'm not going to read that to you. You've got to read it yourself. What did you call me? The hell? Are you for real? What a whining about love and feelings and marriage. You're out of your mind. Enough with the bullshit. Go put on some freaking makeup and let's rob something. My meds. Shut up with the pills. They're messing with your head. You don't need them. You need me. But pudding. I'm not your pudding. No, you weren't. Thwack. I was. And this is absolutely delicious. Hey, Jack. Apology accepted. Ah, good old classic Harley Quinn. And I love what she says here. I absolutely love what she says here. You left. And now I'm taking him back. He needs a violent cheerleader with a bigger rack. I don't think so. And don't get me started on the clothes. Kind of a step back for feminism. Get it straight, sister. You love Joker. I love Jack. You loved his flaws. I loved him despite his flaws. Now that he's cured, he's mine. So buzz off, because I ain't losing him again. Ow, ow, ow. Quit being a baby. Come on, babies. Good old Bud and Lou the hyenas about. Where are you taking me? It's awesome. That is brilliant. So you've got obviously the new 52 Harley, Suicide Squad Harley, the Harley Quinn of her own comics Harley, getting kicked by classic Harley. I love classic Harley. We all love classic Harley. We need more classic Harley. The Jack Napier's apology to Harley is absolutely wonderful. I'm not going to read that to you. You can read it yourself. It is a brilliant comic. Don't read it for the politics. Read it for the character development. You get Bruce seeing an insight into the 1%, seeing how his effect as Batman is having on his own city. It's brilliant. You've got the Harley's development and understanding of her and how their reconciliation. It's brilliant in this. And then you've got Jack Napier's wonderful speech. It's great. It's a really, really good comic. It's pushing these characters. It's stretching them. It's doing the best for them. It really is. I cannot wait for issue 3. There's layers and layers of development going on here. Jack Napier's apology to Harley is brilliant. There's some wonderful stuff between Batman and Alfred going on. Barbara Gordon's in this comic. It's just great. Don't read it for its politics. Read it for what it's giving these characters who, let's face it, have been stuck in a bit of an obsessive cycle. You've got the Harley Joker Batman love triangle that just gets repeated and repeated and repeated, and it's ad nauseum. This is taking Batman in a completely new direction, and I think it's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I cannot recommend this series, and I'm just gutted that there's only going to be 8 of them. Obviously, things might go wrong with it, but it's the fact that somebody is trying to develop the characters and push the concepts further. There is no due process in Gotham's criminal system at all. Ever since Batman came along, they got rid of co-ed, of single-sex prison wards. Everything's co-ed. It is a really, really corrupt system, and this is a great way of actually looking at it. Don't make parallels with today at all. Just enjoy what it's actually allowing these characters to either realise or develop or be. It's wonderful. Yeah, so please like, comment and subscribe, and I will be showing you Batman White Knight issue 3 because I think this series is getting flack, and it doesn't actually need flack. It's because the reason it's getting flack is it's actually developing the Batman concept. It's pushing it into new areas, and it's giving characters like Joker, like Harley Quinn, like Bruce Wayne layers, and it's developing them, and it's pushing them into places that we've never seen them before. And that's a good thing. That's what makes a decent comic. So please like, comment and subscribe, and keep reading.